Hello everyone, my name is Ujjwal and I welcome you to the Dentistry Podcast. Here we sit and have a mind-blowing conversation with the dentist we admire. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the podcast.
So how have you
Yeah,
been, ma'am?
I am all good. आप बताओ. And I'm sorry, because of my throat, I usually
Yes.
don't do this
How's your
live.
throat now?
But it's good. It's better. But I will be sipping hot water, so that is okay.
Yeah, that is like fine.
And it's going to be random. So
Yes,
yeah, I'm really
yeah.
excited.
I'm really glad
Yeah.
that we are doing this.
Most welcome, Ujjwal.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
So, ma'am, I want to start with I came when I was researching on you, I came across your book Dentistry and Unlearn. Okay, ma'am. So
Yeah.
the point is ki we will move on to what it is in the book, but the point is writing 200 to 300 pages, that takes a lot of inspiration. Like writing a book takes a lot of you. Like what inspired you to write the book?
Actually, the co-author, Dr. Sunil Kumar, contacted me on Instagram saying that can we do this? It actually started with the webinar thing. We used to conduct webinars like every Sunday, just 20 minutes, and mostly of the practical aspects and not the theory of what students or what we used to do in BDS. And then what happened was eventually it turned out to be okay. We are doing the webinars. Lockdown is happening now. We have time now. What else can we do? Can we compile something? Can we, do something regarding clinical cases or something? So we came up with. We end up writing BDS about BDS because I was really don't. Matlab, I had no idea when I was in BDS like what is it is going to be. There was no like YouTube was not a such a thing. I'm talking about 2012. So I've gone through the process, so I know each and everything. So I know that people who would be entering BDS would definitely get a clear idea about it in the future.
It's still it's not 2021, but there is still not enough content on like doing like BDS and all on the YouTube, I guess. But I have like when I was in the first year, I was like researching on like कि क्या करना है, अभी क्या करना है. Like there was not enough content on BDS like on the YouTube. Why do you think that, so ma'am?
Right. It's mainly because dentistry in India is probably just 100 years old. In 2020, we turned 100. It takes a lot of things. Now social media has become a thing since past 2 to 3 years probably. When I was searching, when I started blogging, trust me, Ujjwal, there was no even just one person in from India who used to blog. I couldn't find at least any dentist. Maybe they will be there, but I couldn't find them. That was the scene of and because of technology things are changing now. A lot of content is available and it's for free, so information is free. It's us, we have a lot of options to seek for, but we have to design our own path, like how we are going to proceed with it. At the end it's your call. People just message me if this will be the right choice or that will be the right choice. I don't know, I'm just providing you with the choices. It's your choice at the end.
It is,
Exactly. And what you are doing, what we are doing currently, what all the bloggers are doing now, and I'm so proud of them. It's changing, and especially it will definitely affect this conversation and any conversation. It will definitely affect because a lot of things have changed. Like it's completely changed since last 3-4 years. I can assure you for that.
And ma'am, how much of you think कि, like ये pandemic, how much that pandemic and like coming online have played a role in this growing on over social media and all?
Pandemic has affected it a lot. It has given a push. It was like definitely many things went wrong. Many things which were should not have happened, like the deaths and everything. But it was definitely an opportunity uh, to grab.
So talking about social media, like you have been on YouTube for like past 3 years or like that. So like, what did you learn about YouTube? Like
So YouTube is an amazing platform for the education for sure. But what happens is, in the past 3-4 years, it has opened up a different dimension. People have joined in. People want to see YouTube, and when I was there, YouTube takes time, or any platform for that matter takes a lot of time for you to grow. So, but definitely, if you are good at something, we need education actually in India.
Mm-hmm.
So, if if you are like that person who can share it online, just upload, record one video. Do not think about how it is going to be. If you see my first, there is a video of dental tip number 2 or 3, I guess, on the channel, and it's horrible. But definitely, I would say if that video wouldn't have been there, I wouldn't have been
I've been here where you are right
at
now.
whatever platform I'm right now. Because of that video, I recorded it at 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning. And I did that because I needed a continuity. I needed to push on my limits. If that video wouldn't have been recorded because of my procrastination or because of, okay, baad mein we will do it or something like that, then it would have broken the chain. So sometimes there is just need for you, and do not think about, the subscribers and everything, because the right people will definitely join you. No matter who you are, there will always be people who are better than you. Maybe you are the best, but there will be people who are better than you. And there will be people who like your work and who do not like your work, and that is completely okay. Virat Kohli also has fans and also has people who say that usko khilna nahi aata hai. So there is always these things going on.
Talking about you said as ki isko khelna nahi aata, the point is, have you observed criticism and all during your life, during this journey on YouTube or blogging or writing content and all? Have you faced
Luckily, or I would say I'm really grateful to the audience which I have, and I always say it's only because of you guys, because at least my audience, I did not face such a criticism. It was just feedback or reviews, which was okay. It's if you have something, if you like my content or not, you have the freedom to say it. So for that, it's just feedback or reviews. I did not face any criticism. In fact, I really got a lot of appreciation. I was really being thankful for. I was really being appreciated in another level, and people were really liking my work. So because of them.
What I understand is you just have to come up with something what you have. That's the point of coming up is important with something.
The point is, even if you come up with something, the point is to take action. The first step is that. The second is to keep on taking that action. Third is, when you are in that flow, you have to grow it, take it to another level also. Otherwise, after one level, it will, just be a plateau. It would grow. You open up a company, it grows to another level, but to take it to or grow, you need to work on it.
I can relate this thing with with one of your posts where you talk about having an entrepreneur mindset and having a growth mindset. How important it is, in general, in particular in dentistry, how important it is that.
Particular in dentistry, and I would say in every aspect of life, growth mindset should be your habit. If somebody says to me oh, Jasmine, you are the same girl who used to be in 12th standard, I would take it like an offense. I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't take it as a compliment. It means I haven't grown in maybe probably 8 to 9 years. I'm the girl who I used to be. Especially when it comes to dentistry, or be it any aspect of your life. Growth in terms of emotional, in terms of physical, in terms of mentally, in terms of spiritually, in terms of any way, you just have to grow of who you were yesterday than who you are now. When you do that with yourself, there is no competition with any other. There might be bloggers who have done immensely well and have growth more 10 times than me in just 1 year. So that is not a competition to me. I'm really happy if the Indian dentists are doing so, because that is the vision. I do not have a particular vision of me versus somebody, but it's dentistry in India. I want to take it to another level. It's also not dentistry in India versus some other country. It's just dentistry in India needs to go to another level. Only then people will be aware. Only then people will go to a dentist. Only then dentists also will love their work.
So how do you measure success? How do you measure it? like for you, like what is your ambition, like higher ambition kya hai aapka, like in dentistry or like in general in your life? What do you think about it?
In general, in my life, my ambition or I really want to do is I want to explore every dimension of possibility a human being can experience. No matter just being a blogging. I am a dentist, I will stay a dentist. I am a woman, I will stay that. I'm an Indian, I will stay that. Now with these things in me, what else I can do and to what level I can take it, I want to experience each and everything of that. And once I do, because it keeps me on the edge. With blogging and YouTubing, it's like I do not know what video I will be making next. I do not know who I may be conversing with maybe tomorrow. But with dentistry or any, with a job kind of a thing, you just go and there's no problem with working as a job. It totally depends on you, what you have your priority set in as.
So ma'am, like YouTube blogging, do you take it as a hobby or it is a passion for you? Like, what will you say?
It just started as maybe a hobby or maybe something, to do back to for the patients. It started initially when the first post of whatever I did, but now it has more become of a passion because I know I'm really good at, and I do not know what others think of it, but I'm really, when I'm making a video, it's just me and you guys. It's not the camera, it's just I'm talking to you as an audience. I do not know what's happening around me then. It's just you and me. So I'm really now, I think I've grown that passion. So passion can be created. It's not something you might need to find. It's something you might create as well.
Okay, ma'am. Like when I started YouTube, ma'am, like that YouTube channel had grown to like for 10 subscribers to have 100. What else has grown is anxiety with every video that I put on. Like, yaar, it's not gonna work. Yaar, ye growth nahi mil rahi. Yaar, ye nahi ho raha. Like that anxiety has also crawled inside me. Like, what do you think? Like, does it like matters to you? Anxiety still, or like you have overcome that phase and all?
Anxiety phase I have overcome because initially, obviously, this is okay. This happens with everybody. It's like in BDS also, what we face or anything new. It's the fear of the unknown. It's like fear of I don't know how the audience going to react. It's I don't know. I'm into it. I've grown up to a level. I don't know maybe what will my next video be. So my next videos are always which I really think are important topics and really close to me, and I can talk with it. Not just from importance point of view, but from my point of view, and I'm really passionate about it, so it sees in the video. I never knew that this is like I talk with passion or something. I got to know from the people, like, you really make passionate videos, or my brother's cousin says, okay, you're passionate about this thing. So I never knew that before. So there are things that you discover. It's just that even if you know even if you do something when you won't be earning from it, if you can do that thing 24/7 without knowing this might not give you money, that thing when grow to another level definitely gives you a lot of money. But at the end, the satisfaction and the love that you put in your work, be it anything, not just YouTube or blogging, it goes to another level. Then there is no need to push you. You have to study. It comes naturally.
Like that inner self talks to you, like, let's do it. You are enjoying this journey and like, let's do it. That's it. Okay.
Exactly. Exactly.
Talking about phases, like in your book, the first part like is like the best choice you have made. The title was that. Like, can you like just give some light onto that? Like, why is the title and like...
The best choice you have made. I guess you are talking about the chapter 1.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, because it is the best choice you have made. People. When 3 years back, there is just one girl I remember. She said, I want to take BDS as my choice. I really want to do it. And that was the only girl at that point of time who said that to me. Or I heard ever anybody saying that. Now people are messaging me even if they're 12, like, no, I don't want to do any other course. I want to go into BDS. because of the information that is available or whatever people are, saying, and because of their own likings, they are going into that. So once you have made that choice, no matter how you have made it, it is the best choice, obviously. But there are few things with BDS which needs to be changed, and we need to understand that we cannot just depend on the organizations to work on. Of course, they have their own rules and everything which needs to be done. They have their own work to be done. But instead of, like they are not doing their work and what else can be done, at least focus on ourselves and what we can do. Because things are changing. You are in second year and we are doing this. Can you imagine? I couldn't imagine like 4 years back. Never I could have imagined.
I could also not imagine when I was in first year.
Exactly.
Like, if what will you say ki like who is in class 12 and 11, how will they figure out ki yaar, should I choose dentistry? Like, should I choose it? Like, how will I figure out? Like when we got into dentistry, it was just that ki yaar, I didn't got medicine. Let's do it. Let's do dentistry. That mindset was there when I chose it. Like, but what do you think ki yaar, if someone has to figure out, like how?
See, dentistry, you must know what is dentistry, what will go into it, what is required of it. When you become one, what all things you will be doing, and what is the situation of the career you are pursuing in the country you are living. If you are provided with everything that probably abroad countries has, nobody will leave their countries. They're just leaving because they find something better than what is happening currently here. But if somebody cannot see the scope in India, I don't know how to go ahead with it, because I immensely see there is scope, but there are few changes, few the management thing, few administration thing that needs to be go on. Now coming back to your question, like how one should decide. Firstly, I would really like to ask them, have they ever been to a dentist? Because once we are in 12th, we are like approximately 17 to 18 years, and most of them would say no, I have never been to a dentist. Like in like 17 years they haven't been to a dentist. But okay, American Dental Association says every 6 months visit a dentist, but okay, in India at least go once a year, it's a must. So like 17 times they should have gone there. This awareness in the public should be there. Second, dentistry is truly an art. It's like an artist work. It's like a painting. It's you have to find it for yourself, how you are going to do things. There is no particular way to go at it. Okay, you have to go from path A to Z, but which way you take, it's totally on you. RCT is done in it's like first access opening, BMP, obturation, but how you do it, every dentist has its different techniques of doing it.
I feel there is one more plus point about dentistry, is like it's ever evolving. Like every day there is something new happening in there. Like in dentistry, new materials are coming, new machines are coming. Like there is so much to like gain every day. I feel like that in dentistry.
Exactly. You can, and nobody can know everything. You should be okay with saying I don't know. When something is asked of me and I do the research and I still can't find the answers, I say I'm sorry, I do not know about this. If I get to know, I will share it. But if you get to know it, the answer to your question, please do share it with me as well. So dentistry is in like something, a craft which you really develop over the years. You since the carving, you have to understand what it is. And one more thing with this question comes is, dentistry is just not about doing your work. It's about business also. It's about management also. Many successful dentists, what they are doing, they're not practicing. They have opened their setup. They are like running it. They are into the management of that clinic. But that doesn't mean they are not into dentistry. Dentistry doesn't mean okay, we have to practice it daily. It means a lot of things, especially nowadays. I'm a dentist. Nobody can take that from me. Now it's up to me how I can make that of use.
The last podcast like I saw of yours was like was with I cannot remember the name of the doctor, but like how he was like talking about his business like over Sweden, like how he is doing like multi income source, like how he is generating. Like, can you tell us about like what he actually told? Like, and
I got it. So you are a dentist. Few things what you can do is you can go abroad, which India is missing. You can learn that how things are done there. But the problem comes when you go there and you don't come back. you know. So many dentists decide, they go learn whatever they needs to be learned, they come back, they practice a lot, that even they become a faculty and they teach, you know, they go and consult students or the patients abroad. So there is, with the doctor in front of your name, you have the right to say the information which is legal, which is, you know, which is right. Many people are there on YouTube also as well, who are not dentists but who are just giving away the information, which is not the right thing. So yeah.
What do you think about like people who are going, like they don't want to stay in India after BDS, like they want to go outside? Like why that thing is coming up? Yaar, in India there is no scope for dentistry. बाहर चलते हैं, there is बहुत ज़्यादा, like how their lifestyle is represented on like the vlogs, the YouTube of a dentist. Like, do you think that plays a role, like that lifestyle or like that? What do you think?
Definitely, I think the first part of people, I guess, they shift to abroad is they want to have that kind of a lifestyle. But that can be have you can have that in India as well. And when you earn to a particular level, you can of course travel across the world. That is not the thing, but they are really attracted towards, they are like, you know, but I had this, my most of the family who is abroad is behind me, was behind me, like, you know, you are a dentist, you can easily go come abroad, you are at the right age, and of course everything, na. But I was like, I am very clear, no abroad and no MDS for me. Like, I'm super crystal clear, there is no doubt in my mind regarding that. Now having that lifestyle, it depends upon everybody's priorities, Ujjwal, because it is not my priority. I know I can get that lifestyle here as well, but it's just that I love my Bharat, I love my country so much that I won't be able to serve other country. I'm not saying, because being a doctor I can consult everybody, I'm not saying that, but I am saying, like, I know my country needs it first, and I know what are the problems and know how it can be solved. So if you just want to, you know, people do not want to like figure out, Ujjwal. They just want an easy answer. They just want, I post a vacancy on stories and they ask me, is there any permanent job available? If there is, please message us. You know, there is no permanent job. Doesn't 2020 has, you know, informed us or have like taught us? So there is nothing permanent. People want security. I want freedom. I so yeah, I am not behind security. Even if I die tomorrow, I am totally satisfied with whatever I'm doing with my life. I haven't been, you know, if I put an implant in a patient, I won't be that satisfied or happy that when I put a YouTube video or a video or whatever thing I do online. And when it does well, when people say, okay, thank you so much, it has benefited us, that feeling and that implant patient happy feeling, I think I would choose the that YouTube or that kind of a feeling. It's really important to me what we are doing, because they're already what my content is, if you have noticed, is what once you are dentist, now what? I'm not teaching you dentistry. There are a lot of channels, amazing doctors practicing or sharing amazing content, be it any subject. But that is not for me. I want to know what, when I'm a dentist, what can I do? So that is the kind of content I'm looking for, and people are really amazing dentists are there who are practicing amazing dentistry. I really want to RCT and extractions. I really love to, but it's you know, it's just not my thing. Even if I used to get a lot of free time in my clinics when I used to work before the lockdown and everything, in the lunch hours, and I just keep on, you know, searching and thinking what else can be my next video. I used to do that. I used to read a lot of books. I still do. So that is, I'm really excited about that. When you do not know what is going to happen tomorrow, I'm really no way looking for security.
Like talking about satisfaction, I feel like what you said, no, the freedom of choice is very important. When you look for the freedom to choose, you are satisfied. Until unless you are running behind something like मेरे को security चाहिए, I guess you are not free, or like you are not satisfied with if you even get that security, I guess.
Exactly, and there is no point, you know, I have always loved to do things which are being done first. Dentistry Unlocked is the first book in India on successful BDS. With first things, there is a lot of minus things also. You don't know how the people is going to react. You do not know how it is going to be. But I really do not know about that. I really want to explore. I want to see if it fails or if it succeeds. I'm not running behind it just for money, or I'm not behind it just for sake of it. No, I have to succeed at this or something like that. I just want to know, see, I want to do something. I want to see if that works. Okay, if it doesn't, I am doing something wrong which is not working. Because at whatever, like if I've published a book, there are many people have published it and have become successful. So I do not know something which they know. So that is my thing. I have to puzzle it, figure it out. So that figuring out, finding out, that really I really love that.
So like how you mentioned ki, you were crystal clear about ki you don't want to go foreign and you don't want to do MDS. Like how were you that much crystal clear ki yaar, I don't want to do MDS? Like how did that, like how you figure out that?
In the internship, the final exams were happened and everything, and our result came like in a decent time. It did not take much time. Then my first posting was public health dentistry, 3 months. Second posting was oral pathology, 15 days. Till that time, I had studied a lot. I prepared really good notes. I came to know later regarding MDS. But I used to go. I used to have all the books ready. I used to study. But I'm just studying for the sake of studying. I am studying. I want to take knowledge, but not because I want to crack some exam. Because I'm a dentist, I should know what is written in that book. From that perspective. And when you say, and I gave my first attempt only, and the negative marking had started at that point of time. That was the first year the negative marking in the NEET happened. So I got 92 something kind of a marks. I really don't know how much marks is NEET currently. It's something like in 1200, something like that. And I could not even achieve 100. I said I prepared a lot of notes and I was okay with that. I couldn't even get that. I'm Ujjwal, I'm really bad at exams. I cleared BDS in one attempt because I had to. Matlab, if I've taken up a course and I really like it because I really like biology and it was my choice, so I have to clear in one attempt. Otherwise, what is the point of taking up the course? No matter what marks you get, but still, that was okay. But I'm really bad at exams. Until and I'm really interested in that, then exams doesn't matter to me. But if you ask me, okay, you have to crack this, my energy, my brain would go off. But if you say, okay, let's make some video or make something, let's explore, then my brain starts functioning. So that way I'm very bad at exams. Now JR exams, I was very clear that JR is something that I could do. So I used to go and prepare.
What is it, JR? Can you tell me, like, explain it?
JR is junior. JR is junior residentship, which is for 6 months, 3 months, or 1 year on the basis of contract. It's like you get into the government hospital for 1 year, and it is eligible after you graduate. Till 2 years you can apply. Otherwise, uske baad you can't apply.
Okay.
So I gave a lot of exams. So people were saying, it just goes the approach happens and everything happens. Money is taken. I said maybe, I don't know, maybe that is the case, maybe it's not. I'm preparing because it's JR questions are really interesting. It asks you what is needed and nothing go beyond it. Whatever practical and basic it is, JR will ask you that. And there is a proper way. And I was like, mere basics bhi brush up ho jayenge. And I prepared a lot for one hospital, but that hospital lost my form. So I was like, okay, now I have brushed up also. And I applied, used to go to every, I told you about the exploring thing. So every part of Delhi, every gully you can say, I have been there for either hospital interview or of clinic interview. I have no idea. I've lost the count on how many interviews I have already given. But still, if you say, okay, you have to apply for an interview today, I might reach there. Because I really love to, when I used to travel to other clinics, I used to observe. I used to see a lot, like how a clinic is made, how things are kept, how the dentist is talking, what the dentist is wearing. So that gives you a lot of mindset on how dentistry is like that. Nobody teaches you. Nobody will going to teach you, like you go and observe and go and interview. So there is a lot to do, but that comes to you only when you know you have to do something out of your life. After BDS also, some people are like, you know, some say doctor ke liye kar hai. It totally depends on your strengths, weaknesses, on how good you are at few things. You might be a really good cook. You can sell something beyond, while doing dentistry, you can sell something you cook and you can sell that at a very minimum cost. You can do anything, and definitely in these times, never have just one source of income. I don't know what you do. I'm still figuring out. You know, I've written a book. Okay, now I'm like, I've done it. Now what next I can do? It's not like maybe yes, I can publish another book, but it's not happening like really soon because I've done that. I'm like, okay, ये हो गया. अब और क्या कर सकते हैं?
What I understand.
And JR, yeah,
constant perseverance is very important. Just need to look
definitely. If you see anything of any successful person in the history, the one thing that was, you have to keep on going. I don't know where my YouTube lands up. I don't know even if I'm getting 1 million subscribers one day. But you know that 1,000 subscribers, you know, I really wanted since the YouTube was on that मेरे को बस 1,000 चाहिए. कुछ हो ना हो बस 1,000 चाहिए. And that feeling of 1,000 can never beat even 1 million. So I do not know where this thing goes, but I'm really happy in what I do. I was really excited that we will be having this conversation today. I'm really excited on what's going to happen tomorrow. It's not like when the lockdown goes off, I will go to a clinic, I will do the cases. In fact, I will be more excited because I will get to share with you guys a lot of things which I cannot at home. So this sharing, this exploring is really my thing.
Okay. I read some article on internet about like it was written by I guess Dr. Akshita Jain. She wrote about how like it was an old article like around 2 years or back. She talked about ki, like how patients have a preconceived notions about a female dentist. You know, right? Like she talked about ki, like कैसे हर patient जो आता है, like some of them have a preconceived notion कि यार she is a female dentist, so he is a bit of like concerned. Like, do you think, have you ever faced it or kind of that?
No, I haven't faced that. I faced a lot of questions regarding, but I think this question, when this thought comes to our mind, we say it. When we say it, we are planting the same thoughts in many people's mind, and this keeps on spreading, and nobody questions this thought. What we need to is question it. When you are a doctor, age, religion, caste, gender doesn't matter. Neither of you nor of your patient. No matter if you are oral surgeon, you can be the best female oral surgeon. When you're a doctor, you're a doctor. You do not say a female doctor or a male doctor until and unless, of course, you know, of course, people are more comfortable with the gynae being a female. That I can understand. But otherwise, when you're a doctor, you are a doctor. I did not face that, but you know, this preconceived notion sometimes you shared with me. If I was not clear about this thought, it would be like, okay, will I be able to extract this truth? If not, then the patient might think that I'm a female dentist, that is why I'm not able to do it. And if I'm taking a help from a male doctor, the patient sees us female and male, he doesn't know the doctor is a doctor. At least we should be clear from our side. That is really important. And we say that we, you know, dentists are not doctors. I never heard such a thing. I just heard it from the dentist all around. No patient has ever, you know, they can mistake you for being a sister. That is okay. I can understand that. But nobody says that you are not a doctor. Your own council doesn't say that. They call you doctor. So why you were saying that we are not doctors? That means we do not feel like that. If we have to give a CPR, I'm traveling in a metro, I really doubt, Ujjwal, like, will I be able to give a CPR? Or will I be able to give the basic life support? I have to do that basic life support course, but it is not happening since like 1.5 years now because of COVID. So these kinds of doubts come to us. If you're not using the stethoscope, that doesn't mean, because dentistry is not deadly, right? So we do not give it so much preference. But once you get a toothache, Ujjwal, no painkiller, no matter you give it IV or IM, doesn't matter. It will, your jaw will be like ऐसे. It will be like heart is beating here. So it's the second most painful thing in the world after the delivery. So there are facts which needs to be shared in each and every possible way.
Okay. Okay. Talking about this, talking about like your college life, what do you think? What do you think our college doesn't teach us? Like where this course lacks? Like, can you tell us about that?
Our course lacks, firstly, that I don't know now. In my time, phones were not allowed.
Phones. Okay.
Is it allowed now in your college?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, good. At
But
least
just
that's
get
the thing.
a lecture hall with the phone. That's it.
Right. Because I think, BDS, or I go back a little, the school timings. The education is like once you're out of school, you're 17. You are missing out really important time of your whole life. 15 to 25 is the best thing that you can ever do with your life. Do not plan to earn it. Isme to you have to take every damn risk possible. Rent, be on rent, be go broke, wear any clothes from the roads, be wear anything, but you have to, create something for your future. This is the time to go broke. And once you, especially with us doctors, we are just so much into study, like we have to pass, of course, so much into study that we really forget a lot of things. So management, how to open a clinic, how to open a dental lab, what are the scope and options of the BDS we are into, nobody teaches that. Nobody teaches you the practicality. Only few teachers are there which will say, okay, I think what we need to learn is what we're reading, how can we connect it to a patient sitting in front of me. Why I am reading like this is the dangerous area of face. Why I'm reading, it's not anatomy, why it is connected to me. Being a dentist, I should know that. Why trigeminal nerve is so important. Why the nerves are so important, and especially the models. We have, it will take maybe a little more time now. A lot of the surgeries can be seen live. If it's happening in another department, the one in the lecture hall can see it. A lot of things are changing, but it will take a lot of time. But definitely, people are really not concerned about you. Professors will keep on changing, so they are just focused on their job. If they get it somewhere else, they will go there. So that teacher shishya guru ka rishta is also really important now. So in practicality is really lacking in our BDS. We hell do not know a lot of things. Dentistry in college and dentistry in outside in the real world of dentistry is different.
So like, do you think this practicality, like, is it like included in the foreign like DDS courses which they have? Like this practicality, does they have that in the foreign?
I'm quite sure they have. Because dentistry there is like for 180 200 years ago old. So the more old you get, the more better you get. So no doubt. Second, they have their own manufacturing units. Can you name any 5 Indian companies of the dental products? I'm sure you cannot. I'm damn sure you do not even know the dental chair you're working, which company it is in your dental college. I did not know that. Trust me on this.
I also don't know
So
that.
we do not exactly. So we do not know the parts of the dental chair. We do not start from ABC. We just start from, okay, this is dentistry. You have to carve, and this what is going to happen in the patient. Each patient is different, and you can include different amounts. You can do an onlay. You can do a restoration. You can put different treatments just in one tooth. But how do you do that? We don't know it yet. Also. And Bahar, I still remember there was a senior of mine. I took an interview with him. He's in USA. It was Yavar Dutt DDS. He has done DDS from abroad. I asked him for one PPT, like slides of particular thing, and just by Ujjwal looking at the slides, I could understand every damn thing. I do not need any lecture. I do not need any audio, video, but just looking at the PPT, I could understand everything. So that is how they start from basic level zero. What is BDS? Full form of BDS. Who is the best dentist? Who is the first dentist of India? Do we know that? So we do not know the basics. Which is the best toothpaste? You are never taught. You will never be taught. So you have to figure it out. How a toothpaste is made. What the ingredients go into it. Why it is the best toothpaste? There is no best toothpaste. Everybody differs. Every case is different. So there is no. If one toothpaste is good for you, it might not be for me. So we really need to go from really ground zero.
like talking about manufacture, and why do you think like why this manufacture like culture is not like flourishing in India? Like why that? Because there are so many dentists, so many dental clinics, so many patients are there, but still why manufacturing is not occurring in India? Like maybe not flourishing. Why that?
This thing goes back to way history when we were or our ancestors were not even born.
Hmm.
It happens, India is the only country just once it went out to fight. Bharat went out. India is not an Indian term. It's not our thing. Britishers gave India name to it. So Bharat went just once out to fight. Otherwise, our country was never like we used to go and fight. People came, invade us. Britishers came. They created such a thing. They created an education which requires do not ask questions. I'm telling you, this needs to be done. This has to be done. So that is the whole education system is about. We are not putting our minds into creation. We are not. We are just want to work. We want jobs. We don't want to be an entrepreneur. We don't want to create something. Yeah, we do not want to create something. Even if we want to leave Bharat, it is because the job opportunities might be good abroad. Even if we are going abroad, we are not thinking to create something. We need to create something. Made in India is the decade, is the future of India. I cannot, if somebody starts his own manufacturing currently, and if he becomes the best, richest, successful dentist ever born in India, it would come as no surprise to me, because this is the era. We need manufacturers from India. People say India mein to kaam chalao cheeze chalti hai. It's not like that. You set a price 50, you give a quality of 50. But you should not do, you set a price of 50 and you take 500. That would fit, then becomes corrupt. Trust is about, and that is what we really need.
You have answered me one more question, that like why it is an important era. Like one of your video, like I guess it was future of dentistry. I guess you talk about how this is the important decade like for dentistry. Like why do you say that?
I say that because it's the most important decade India will ever face. In terms of technology, if you just look closely, we have no idea how things are changing quickly, how trends are becoming different. If you share something, it can go viral tomorrow. You never know how things are changing. It's so fast. It's the technology, it's the innovation. We need the creation. We need people from India. We need verified dentists. We need a blogging to another level. Blogging is happening in abroad also. People are doing amazing work. I can't even, what should I say? So we need bloggers, not just English, maybe Tamil. We need to reach down the deepest roots of India, deepest, the villages of whatever we can. So that is why everybody needs your support. We need everybody's support. Maybe you know some languages which I do not. You have to connect with those people down there. This decade would be really important for India. I just can't know how to say this and how to show you why I'm saying this. Once you create something, it's going to be a boom, because India is lacking that. People are there. You will find hundreds who can join you for that, who will be working for you. But we need creative minds who can build something and not just work out. But that can also be done apart from that, saying that you can do a 9 to 5 job and accept that you must do something of your own.
One important point you just mentioned was ki, like how when you have knowledge you should spread it whatever language you know. Like if I am a Bengali, if someone in like West Bengal searches about something in Bengali, he or she should at least find an article about what she is like looking for about like dentistry, like whatever she is looking for. I guess that is a very important point to like spread what you have.
Because India is such a diverse country, just with Hindi and English, because I am really confused in what language should I make my videos. So I decided whatever would be for the dentist or the dental students, interns, it would be in English, and what would be for generalized public like oral hygiene and everything, it would be in Hindi. See, okay. Now, but with just these two languages also, I cannot reach more people because I do not know Telugu, I do not know Malayalam, I do not know Kashmiri, I do not know Bengali, I do not know Gujarati. so I won't be able to reach that area. So now we have to, it's like the distribution, I can see like best dentists in Kashmir, best dentists in every state doing their own work. And we all dentists are connected. Sometimes what happens is we are also again standing each other, like, you is better, you are doing good, you are not doing good. It's not like that. Once you're a dentist, your whole community is with you. We are all together in this, but we have to take it to another level. Patient won't do that. Doctors need to do that.
Okay. Very like it's like very mind-blowing thing that I just understood. Like how spreading to your niche and like level on that. It's very
exactly. We need niche. We don't need now broad divisions. We have to just become expert of one thing and not just a whole of dentistry. Maybe I'm really good at veneers, just one thing. That is my expertise. I'm really good at it. Or maybe just one thing. Maybe RCT, are really good to good RCTs. You do not know. Again, it comes down to your thing. What do you want from your life? That is the really hard question you have to answer for yourself. Nobody's going to show it for you. If they should, like, if somebody says, okay, you should do this, I don't think they will be really true to you. They are just telling you to do that because somehow they are benefited from that, maybe momentarily. Maybe they are getting money out of it. I don't know. But you have to decide everything on your behalf for yourself. Nobody's going to do it for you, and nobody should actually. Once you see yourself grow, like, okay, whatever decisions I took were right, wrong, whatever, I have done that. It's my life and it's my choices. Listen to everybody, but do what you have to do.
Like in your video, like Future of Dentistry, you also talked about how there is a very unequal distribution of dentists. Like in rural areas, there is like one dentist to 1.5 lakh per people. Like, and like in urbans, there is like 10,000 to one dentist. Like that unequal distribution of dentists. Like, what do you want to say about like how to manage that, or like what thing we should do?
People want to earn money, Ujjwal. And it's nothing. Everybody wants to earn. Who is stopping you from earning? But they can't understand this. You have to, instead of competing with those dentists, if you go in your area, even if you start basic charges. वहाँ के people को awareness नहीं है. They might go for extraction, not RCT, but it will take time. There should be somebody to tell them, okay, RCT is now in. RCT is like preserving your tooth. You don't need to extract it. Pain hua, you don't need to extract it. But there should be a verified dentist sitting there and not a quack.
The point is they should at least know there is RCT available. Like
exactly. People don't know that these things are available. There are many jobs available. It's just that we don't know if they're available. That is why we or the bloggers or everybody are doing that. To make us informed that all these options are available. Nowadays, there is nothing that you can't do. It's like 10-year-old is earning so much that we might not even think of in our entire lives. People, the next generation is so fast. We have to keep on changing. If we stay stagnant, no, मेरे को तो ऐसा ही करना है, it won't work. You have to keep on changing with the world that is changing.
So you were talking about like how like setting up in the rural area. Like, can you just talk about it more? Like, can you tell us about that?
Yes, please. I really want people who are coming from their places to urban study. Maybe go and study abroad, but go back to your hometown. Maybe it will take 5 years, but you will see the difference over the 5 years. Click pictures on the very first day and you will see how the things were down the 5 lines, like 5 years down the lane. Open up a setup, baby basic, join 2-3 dentists together, maybe open up with a doctor who is already like established there. Just have a clinic behind, like besides him. You can open up your pharmacy, you can do so much things. Who is stopping you? But you have to go where there is no need and not go where their things are already good. Because where the things are already good, you have to break up the competition. You have to become good, you have to become the best. But when you go to your hometown, you know your hometown the best. You know the gully, you know the ghar, everything.
You understand
that is what we need.
People there, no? Like, you know,
yes,
their
exactly, you
language.
understand. You know their child, you know everything. And now we have to also see how the basic, I shared a reel on Instagram having the best movies on doctors. We must see that, and not just, it's about growth. When you connect with the right people, and I have to say this, when you're in BDS, definitely pass like in one attempt. Secondly, whatever the attendance quota is, just go ahead with it. 75% is, just do it, just go get that quota, learn a lot, grow a lot. जितना hustle, जितना practice, जितनी चीजें देख सकते हो, वो सब करो to any extent regarding dentistry, and make really good bonds, because that bonds is going to stay for the rest of your life, and those would be the strongest. Bonds need not be a group, it might be just two people, but who will stay with your whole life, even after BDS, even after whatever you go through. Relationships and choosing the right people is really important. We are who we spend our most of the time with, not just physically, but also what we see on social media. If we see typically a lot of negative news, we tend to become like that. We tend to become, अरे यार शायद हाँ सही बोल रहे हैं, यहाँ पे कुछ रखा ही नहीं है. And those people who will say यहाँ पे कुछ रखा ही नहीं है, the streets are dirty or whatever, they will be the people who will be throwing garbage down the lane, and they will be saying that. So this doesn't make sense to me. I'm throwing garbage and I'm saying, okay, the streets are bad, I have to go abroad. मुझसे नहीं होता है. So we have to understand India is has the youngest population. That is why also I'm saying it. We need manufacturing. We need creatives mind. We just need no minds who just follow. And when you become such a being, maybe you have entrepreneurial skills or mindset, you would tend to leave. Maybe you would not be practicing dentistry so much, but you were doing different thing which would build something, because we cannot do many things all together. We need a team. So exactly. There are a lot of things to grow, and you can just never be the best. Maybe you have to from inside feel that you're the best, but you should always remember there is always better than you, and that is completely okay. You should have your aim, what you are contributing to. Maybe a teacher who is working in a BDS college might not be earning so much, but he knows he's giving his damn good everything to what he's giving to his students. He's giving everything he has. He is learning, the students will learn, but it's just, it again comes down to just one question from where we started our conversation. It's just you.
Okay, let's lighten up these things, and I want to talk about you have posted a picture of you were in a workshop where we were learning on some goats jaw. Can you tell about that? Something crown lengthening procedure or something?
Yeah.
Can you just tell about
it was my I would really definitely say that once you do a course, make sure of two things. One is that you get a hands-on on a lot of patients. Second, you have a place to practice there. I did the crown lengthening procedures knowing that I might not be getting a case of crown lengthening, but I did that because it was one-day course. It wasn't expensive. It was something I was doing it for the first time, so I just went through it. And while I was doing the incisions on the goat, I got to know that being a beginner, maybe I really could give neat, clean incisions, which I could have not known if I wouldn't have attended the class or the whatever it was. So you have to decide it for yourself. I went there knowing I will not be getting a crown lengthening case, and if you ask me, I might be not remembering. I have to open my notes what I studied there then, like 2-3 years back. So it's just about experience. I love to gain experience. I love to explore. Maybe I do not know what is happening or how it is going to benefit me, but I just love to explore, because opportunities come when you go out. It doesn't come while you are sitting at home. You have to be ready for it.
You will know about yourself until and unless you explore it. You cannot know about yourself totally.
Exactly.
मेरे को ये आता है, मेरे को ये आता है, मेरे को ये आता है, और मेरे को ये नहीं आता है. But how
exactly.
You cannot never know that without exploring.
Exactly. And you will also do something great with Jill, because being in second year, what you're doing, what I saw through your videos was short, crisp with the headlines. So I really liked the way you were presenting your own thing. So you will definitely do something great. You're already doing it, but
Thank you,
you
ma'am.
will take it to another level.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm like so glad that we had this conversation. It was like I was waiting for this moment. Like last year, I came across your video of books to study in the first year BDS. You know, or your video of that. Like most of the people who have watched your reach to you was in my batchmates were just that video ki like bhai kitabein kaun si padhni, and your was the first one on the search bar. And like when I came across and I went through the videos, like I was like yaar, um, you I can see the passion in your eyes. Like when you are in the videos, it's like yeah, she's so passionate about it. That made me like the videos are like you so much. It was like I was hoping that we could have this conversation and all.
Ujjwal, that passion is just about I have a vision for dentistry in India, and for that I cannot do it alone. I need all the support of you, especially who will be becoming dentist. I am getting old, but you are getting young. You have to understand that you will be carrying on the legacy. You guys will be carrying on the legacy. So just have everybody. We all together are there in this together, but we have to find out if we have to change the vision we have, the things we have in dentist, we have to take it to another level. We have to change it. We can't just depend on somebody. Once we start the initiation, the action, that movement is on the go, things will happen. The organizations will all to join in. But we should be the first one who have to do this. And for that, I need everybody's support. I can't do that without you guys, for sure.
Yeah, ma'am, you have all our support, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for doing this podcast, ma'am. I'm like really glad